Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I actually wanted to give you guys an update on my Poetic Revolution case for my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. So for those of you that don't know, or for those of you that do know, I actually recently made some videos on my channel talking about the Poetic Revolution case for my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. And I'm not going to get too much into detail about it in this video, but there was actually a manufacturing defect with my case specifically. It wasn't anything worldwide. I, found that out because I actually bought the case. I actually bought the case originally from the Poetic Revolution website, the official website, and then I found out that there was a problem with the case, and I go more into detail about that in my other video. But basically, what was wrong with the case was it actually was too big for the phone. So the phone was actually shaking around in there. You could feel it shaking around in there. And I go more into detail and I actually show that on my channel. So you can check that video out on my channel. But that was only one manufacturing defect. It wasn't anything to do like anything worldwide or anything like that. And I ended up buying one off of Amazon, and I got it delivered the next day, and I didn't have that issue anymore. And I'm also getting a free one sent to me from Poetic themselves. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to see if I have the problem with it, but I doubt I will, because they told me that it's most likely just a machine error or something like that. So basically, after that, I was using the phone case fine, and it was only when I went to actually register my fingerprint, I actually found out that I wasn't actually able to use the built-in screen protector with the fingerprint sensor. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys right now. You cannot use the fingerprint sensor with this case because it's not going to work. So that's very unfortunate. And, I just, figured that I would just let it out, right away, let it out of the water right away, that you cannot use the fingerprint sensor with this case. I mean, I tried everything. I tried using it, I tried registering it with the case on, with the, built-in screen protector on. I tried registering it with the built-in screen protector off. I tried going into my phone settings. I tried turning on the adaptive touch. I tried turning on the screen protector mode. I have both of them on, and I could not get it to register for anything, guys. I mean, anything. I tried everything to get it to register, and I had to actually press down really hard on the screen protector, and it still would not register. It would just not register. It would just keep saying try again, try again, try, and it kept saying it's not working. So it basically backed me out. And I just kept trying, and it just kept saying try again, and it wasn't even going through at all. It was not going through at all, guys. I mean, at all. And I've never had that problem with Poetic Revolution cases before, Poetic cases in general. And I've used them for years. I've used them ever since probably the Google Pixel 3a series. So I've never had this kind of problem with it. I've never experienced this kind of problem with it. So that's definitely not a good thing. And I actually have another case on the right over here. This is actually the Sup case Unicorn Beetle Pro, which is basically like the rival of the Poetic Revolution case for the Google Pixel phones. And that's another downer. That one doesn't work as well. So I can't use it with that either. I can't use the fingerprint sensor with that either. And it's very unfortunate. I'm going to get more into detail about it in this video in a minute. But luckily there's tempered glass screen protectors available. I don't really like them because, like I said in my other videos, I talked about how bad they are and everything. Trying to find ones that actually work with the fingerprint reader. But I actually did find some, and I'm gonna show you guys those in a minute. But yeah, this is definitely not good, guys. I mean, I can still use the Poetic Revolution case with my tempered glass screen protector, and I'll get more into detail about that in a minute. As you guys can see there in the middle, I have the shell, the shell casing, just the casing itself. Poetic luckily has that. But I will be honest with you guys, Poetic has that, but Unicorn Beetle Pro, the Sup case, doesn't actually have that. You actually have to remove the built-in screen protector, and as you guys can see see over there, it actually shows you how to do that with a blow dryer and everything. That's I'm not gonna do stuff like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I really think that they should include a an empty shell for you to be able to use your own screen protector if you want to be able to use your own screen protector, like Poetic does, and they're half the price. Like I said, I've talked about this before. Supcase, they're like $34, $35, and then Poetic Revolution, they're Poetic, they're like $20 or $22. So, and they give you another shell, they give you another thing that you can use for your own screen protector. You don't have to use the built-in one, which is definitely good. I mean, like I said, you can remove it. That's why I have that little pamphlet over there, to show you guys that you can you can remove it from the Unicorn Beetle Pro, but it's just a big hassle when they can just put in another plate for you to use your own built-in your own basically screen protector, not built in. But unfortunately I'm not going to be able to use the built-in ones anymore. So but basically, that's the video. That's basically the video. And like I said, I will show you guys these, as you can see here. These are actually the screen protectors that I use. There's a three pack in here. You actually get 3 of these, the screen protectors, and then you get 3 of the, actually 2. Sorry about that. You actually get 3 of these with the screen protectors, and then you actually get 2 camera lens protectors. So that's definitely a good thing. And this is only like $10. These are only like $10. That's the name of them right there on Monton, or whatever it's called. It's some, probably some China or Japan or something made stuff, but, it really does work. It really works very well, and, the fingerprint sensor works very well with these. So, if you're looking for a Google Pixel 9, Google Pixel 9 Pro, or Google Pixel 9 Pro XL screen protector, tempered glass screen protector that works flawlessly with a fingerprint sensor, this is your case. This is your protector. That's your tempered glass right there. So I highly recommend them. I really left them a really good review on Amazon. So I definitely will leave the link down below in the description. I think I only paid like $9.50 for these, so that's definitely not bad. And like I said, you also have the you also get the 2 camera lens protectors in there, so that's definitely a plus. So but unfortunately, that's where I'm at, guys. Unfortunately, it is what it is. And oh, I actually wanted to talk about this as well. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. It's probably hard to see, but this is actually meant to be underneath of these cases. This actually is underneath of both of the cases, and this is actually, it actually used to be a little circle, and what this actually does is it's a pain to look at. So I normally would actually take them off, and I never had a problem with that. I would actually take these off. I would actually go underneath of there and peel them off with my fingernail or something like that, or a pair of pliers or something like that. Something to get underneath of there and peel this off, because it was actually underneath of here on both of these, and this is actually supposed to help with the fingerprint sensitivity and all that kind of stuff. But I was actually taking these off because I didn't actually like seeing them on there. So I actually I decided to try that, because I decided to do that after I tried it with the with this still underneath of there, this little piece of plastic, I guess it is. It's like a little piece of plastic or tape or whatever it is. So you're supposed to actually keep this on, but I was taking it off on my previous generation Google Pixel phones, and I never had a problem with it registering even when I took this off, because it was an eyesore to see this little piece of circle tape or whatever it is underneath it. It's supposed to help with the sensitivity. It's supposed to help with the with the screen protector sensitivity for the fingerprint. But I just took it off, like I said, on my previous Pixel versions, like the Pixel 7, the Pixel 7a, the Pixel 6, and the so on and so on. But I never had a problem with doing that until now. Like I said, I did actually leave this on there to try on both of these before I actually tried to take it off, and it still wouldn't register with my fingerprint. And then I tried to take this off, this little plastic circle off, and it still didn't want to register with the fingerprint. So I was like, you know what, just forget it. I'm just going to go back to using tempered glass. And the main reason that I don't really like using tempered glass is because I don't really like the basically dealing with putting it on, and you guys, if you guys use tempered glass, I'm sure that a lot of people do, but for those of you that do, that what the headache is, that the headache, that it can actually be, if you put it on and then you get hair or you get dust or you get dirt or something underneath of the protector. You have to pry it back off. You have to try to, get under there. You have to use some tape or something or some stickers or something to be able to get the hair or the dust or whatever it is underneath of there, out. Or just have to start all over and, use another protector. I actually, unfortunately, I had to actually go through two of those protectors, the tempered glass up there. I actually had to go through two of them. So I actually had to throw the other ones away because there was a bunch of dust and hair and stuff underneath of there. And then, I finally got one to be able to get on there. I actually got it on there, and it wasn't crooked or anything like that. That's another thing. It actually does come with an alignment tool in there, but you still have to actually be careful because I tried to align it, and that was actually one of my problems. I tried to align it, and it wasn't actually lined up with the camera hole punch, and it didn't work. So I had to get it off, and I tried to get it back on and everything, and there was a bunch of hair and dust and everything, or dust and hair, whatever you want to call it, underneath of there. So I had to throw that one away, and then the other one that I put on there, I had to try to align it, and I got it aligned and everything, but there was a bunch of dust and everything still underneath of there. So definitely use a microfiber cloth. I would actually recommend, this is actually what I recommend. I would recommend going in somewhere like a bathroom or something like that, somewhere where there's not a lot of dust or anything, closing your windows, using an air, purifier or something like that, go in a room where there's not, a bunch of dust around or anything like that, or vacuum, and then, let the dust settle down for a while, and then try to put it on, or try to put it on outside or something like that, where there's not a bunch of dust, maybe out in a garage or something like that, just where there's not a bunch of dust, because it can really be a pain to put tempered glass screen protectors on. So that's my main reason why I haven't used them in years, why I haven't used them. But unfortunately, it looks like I'm back to using them, because like I said, I can't get around not being able to use my fingerprint sensor. That's just going to be a big no-no with me. And that's the thing. I have to be able to use my phone to its full potential. That's the thing. So but anyway, yeah, guys, that's basically the video. And actually, before I go here, I can, actually show you guys the back of these cases. They are very similar, but the one thing that I actually did notice about the Unicorn Beetle Pro is that you can't actually use that case because it has a MagSafe. You can't actually use this case with wireless charging, so that's another downside to that case, actually. That's another downer. So I would definitely recommend, the Poetic Revolution case. I would definitely recommend that over all these cases here, over the, obviously not all of them, there's not that many, only two, but I would definitely recommend, so you don't have to deal with, using a hair dryer or anything like that, for getting the, the Unicorn Beetle Pro, the built-in screen protector off. I really wish that they would had, like a casing like this, so you can use your own, screen protector, not a built-in one, but you can still, like I said, if you are a big, subcase fan, you can do that, but that's, in my opinion, that's just a lot of big hassle, a big hassle, when you can just get a Poetic Revolution case and do the same thing, and, you can basically, use your case how you want to, you can still have the great protection, of Poetic, and then you can use your tempered glass screen protector, any, tempered glass screen protector you want, with the, the other housing that they give you. So that's, definitely a good thing. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, basically just wanted to get this video out there and talk about this. Like I said, it is unfortunate, but that's, it is what it is, with new fingerprint technology and stuff like that, that's gonna, be how it is sometimes, so I'm hoping, with this brand, like I said, I'm hoping with that brand of screen protectors, I'm hoping that they can be my go-to, from now on, if Google doesn't really change the screen protector, stuff too much, the fingerprint sensor, if you will. Mainly the fingerprint sensor is what, causes these screen protectors to not work and stuff. So, hopefully they don't really change it around too much. That's the thing, because, it I was also thinking it also could be, a software update too, that could possibly fix this. But like I said, I tried both of these. I tried the Poetic, to get it to register, and it didn't want to register with the built-in screen protector at all. And then I tried the Unicorn Beetle Pro by Supcase, and it didn't want to register at all. And I tried, like I said, I tried going to my phone settings. I tried, a bunch of different things, and it just didn't want to work. So. But anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I will leave a link down below in the description to those tempered glass screen protectors. They're definitely really good for any Google Pixel 9 phone, any Google Pixel 9 series phone. I highly recommend them, especially with the 3-pack. And then, like I said, you also get the 2 camera lens protectors, which I also use, so that's definitely a good thing. And, like I said, I only paid like $9.50 for them, and, it's been working, flawlessly with the fingerprint sensor, so that's definitely a good thing. And like I said, I still have the protection, of the Poetic Revolution case, so it's definitely not all bad, so that's definitely a good thing. So but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.